Hi, welcome to the Twinsburg Mayor's Report. I'm Mary Kidd and I'm here with Mayor Sam Scaffide at a very famous site in Twinsburg.
Very familiar site, it should be. Anyway, we're in front of our Twinsburg City Hall today. Yeah.
And once again, look what your staff did.
Don't they do a great job?
Yes.
They really do. I really got to
gosh.
give it to them and our gardener and everything that they do. Jesse does a great job and that whole staff. So
That everywhere I look, there's another touch and they even have little, you probably can't see it on camera, they have little hot peppers in the mums for a seasonal decoration.
yeah, we eat those later.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a real detailed guy and they know that. So they humor me with all their detail.
Well, it's
Yeah.
beautiful. Thank you, and thanks
Absolutely.
to them as well.
Absolutely.
All right, the other morning I woke up and turned on the local, the Cleveland news, and there were mayors saying, we're changing trick or treat for high school football. It's a conflict. What's Twinsburg doing?
No, we're still, like we always do, we're going to be on October 31st from 6 to 8 o'clock. There's really no conflict, I'm not sure. I know that I do check the football schedule and there is no games for us that evening. So it shouldn't conflict with anything. I think it's a good night. It's a Friday night, I believe.
Right.
So yeah, that's a good night for trick-or-treaters and for parents, and there's no school the next day. So we're just going to leave it alone like we always do.
Okay. But the big news, now, for years you had your parade, your holiday parade, luminosity
Right.
up the street, and then for a few years you switched to like an old-fashioned Christmas celebration on the square,
Correct.
which I loved, may I say.
Yeah.
But something new is happening this year.
Yeah, this year, due to the construction that's going on in the square that the township's doing, again, I want to make sure that everybody's aware that the township does own the center of the square. And so they've got that project going on this year. And due to some, they've had some problems. They've had some supply chain issues over there with the materials coming in and so on and so forth. They expected it to be done by the holiday time, but unfortunately, their new completion date is the end of November. So yeah, it's going to really delay things. And then in talking to one of the trustees there, I touched base with them the other day, that they plan on doing some decorations, but it's not going to be like we're all used to. And this year anyway, and they're hoping that next year, actually they're pretty sure next year for 2026, you're going to see the whole splash out there again. So what we're doing, the city's pivoting a little bit this year. We're having our own celebration here right at City Hall. And we typically decorate City Hall. We've added some more detail this year for what we're calling, what we're going to do. And it's going to be, we're bringing back the parade.
Oh.
And yeah, it's going to start probably at the high school. And we're going to march down to here, and then we're going to light up City Hall. These are the preliminary plans that I've been able to conjure out of Parks and Rec so far. But then we're going to have some food trucks here, and we're going to have a celebration. We'll light up the City Hall here. After the parade comes down, we all walk over here. And there's going to be various things there for everybody to do and see, and there'll be hot chocolate, and so it should be a nice evening. We're going to try to make it as nice for everybody as we possibly could.
And you're switching the date up a little bit, I heard.
Yes, that's another thing, and that's either I'll be praised for that or it'll be my fault, but I wanted it, we typically do it like after Thanksgiving, and in my mind, Thanksgiving kind of kicks off the holiday. And so I thought we wanted to do it Thanksgiving, but that's hard for everybody on the holiday weekend, so we're doing it the week before. I believe it's on the 22nd, November 22nd.
Oh.
Yeah, so we're going to do it that day. And this way it doesn't interrupt people's holiday things that they're doing for Thanksgiving. And you know what, you go through it, it's a lot of work to go ahead and decorate and put all these things up for all of our service departments. And so I thought, why shorten the period? Well, let's turn them on, let's enjoy them, let's have them here for the holiday. So it's going to be on November 22nd. And,
which is not Thanksgiving weekend.
No, it's the weekend
prior.
right before.
Okay.
Yes,
Right.
Just right before.
Wow.
So yeah, we're going to do that. So yeah, it's a little different this year,
Yes.
but I think it'll be just as good, and I think everybody will enjoy it.
Okay.
One thing I do want to mention, though, back to the square, is in construction. We've been doing some little bit of construction there as well with the roadway. And that's due to be done. All the materials are in. We're just waiting for signal service now to come and remove the traffic signal. I'm getting a lot of questions on that. When's that flashing light going to go away? So that will be complete by, the holiday time. It should be complete by hopefully the end of this month.
Okay.
So yeah, so that's what's going on there, and this is what's going on here.
Well, thank you for the update.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Streetscape standards may be coming to Twinsburg. Can you explain what that is?
Yes, we're looking to we're looking at, right now we're focusing on the downtown area, 82 and Darrow Road over there, and everything coming down 82 from the coming east, right? Yes, coming east on 82, down into the square. So say from Dunkin' Donuts, if you're familiar there, coming in, we're looking to really set a standard for what we're expecting our downtown to look like from here on in. And if you've seen the new daycare over there on 82, you'll see that the building is real close to the road. And we're that's going to be our new standard. We want to bring everything forward and all the parking in the back, because this is coming into our downtown area. And so we're looking with the streetscapes. We've been in touch with designers, and we're looking to put new sidewalks in there, possibly larger sidewalks. We're going to be planting some trees. We want to put some benches, lamp posts instead of overhead street lights, and just things like that. We want to really set the standard for everything that we're going to be doing in the square area, in and around it. So, and kind of to match what's already going on in the square, because they already have the lamp posts there. So we want to bring that feel and just make it a little homey feel and a downtown feel, and maybe more inviting for people. We're trying to invite people to downtown and really make Twinsburg shine.
Nice idea.
Yeah, thanks. We love it.
Thanks, Mary, as long as you think it's a nice idea.
No, it's important. It's very important.
And I understand there's some, the city would like people to trim their trees and bushes.
Yeah, actually it's in our ordinance that everybody should keep their things. We've had some complaints lately, and because people, when they have shrubbery and stuff on their property, it starts to grow and grow, and it grows out into the sidewalks, and then you see people going around it and walking on the other tree lawns, or if they have trees that are encroaching over the sidewalk, the branches are hanging, you can't ride a bike. Sometimes in some areas you can't even walk under it because the trees are hanging low, and it is part of our ordinance that we have to keep them 10 feet from the ground. Okay, so we're asking our residents to go ahead and do that trimming. Now, when it comes to the tree lawn trees, the city owns the tree lawn trees. So we do the trimming, and our service department every fall around this time, they have a route. They'll create a route that they're going to do, and we go ahead and what we call elevate trees, the tree lawn trees. So the city will go out there, and these crews will go out in specific neighborhoods, and they'll start to elevate trees so the garbage trucks don't hit them, any other vehicles coming down. It really makes the tree look shabby. And I know at first, when we first do that trimming, it looks like everybody, you scalped our tree. What are you doing? Why don't you just take it down? You've taken so much. But within a year, they grow again, and with the weather and with the rain, and they start to sag again, and it's beautiful, and makes for a nice setting. It makes a nice tree-lined area, and it does a really nice job. So, so the tree lawn trees, and we're asking people not to touch them because they are the city's. And if there's a tree that they feel is problematic, give us a call, and we'll take a look at that specifically, even if we're not working in that area.
Well, and as people are trimming their trees and bushes, the city makes it very easy with the branch chipping.
Yeah.
So how often does that come around?
That comes around once a month. We start at the beginning of every month. We have 2 more rounds left, October and November. The next one will be October 6th, which will be, I believe, next Monday, I guess. Yeah, so next Monday we'll be out there on October 6th, and that'll be our round. And then the last round starts November 3rd. So we start on that day, and we go through the whole community. And once we're done, we're done. And then the chipping's over with. But again, just a reminder to folks that we ask the cut ends be placed towards the street, or at least with the flow of traffic. So when the vehicle comes down the road, they can just pick them up and pull them right into the machine. It just makes it a lot simpler than trying to turn it around, if they stack them the wrong way.
Right.
So yeah,
time consuming.
Yeah, it is time. Right. Yeah, it is time consuming.
And when does leaf collection begin?
That'll start mid-October, so that'll be around the 13th of October. And this year I know we've had some calls already because it's been so dry the leaves are starting to fall already. And they're not the pretty leaves that as kids we used to go out there and collect leaves and you had to bring them to school.
Right.
They're not that big anymore. They're these little shriveled up crunchy things. And so that's what's falling right now. So yeah, it's come a little bit early this year, but we're going to get out there and we're going to get them done.
Okay. There's a business, unfortunately, is closing and laying off some people.
Yeah, it's called Accident, I believe. They're closing. They have they're closing. They're actually closing down, and they're laying off 99 employees. So it's an unfortunate situation, and we hate to see them go. But you know, if whatever their reason is for closing, that's what they're doing. So we can't help that. But we understand that there is somebody already interested in the building, and it's supposed to transfer ownership by the end of the year. And no talk of what's going to be going in there yet, but we hope that somebody does come in there and fill that space, because again we hate to lose any business, and 99 employees is significant. So
yes,
yeah, we would hope that.
Best of luck to those people.
Yeah,
Wow.
It's unfortunate. Yeah, I know Rebecca, our economic development director, has reached out to them, trying to just get some information, and maybe we can assist these in placing these employees somewhere else, and so far we've gotten no response from them. So
Okay.
yeah.
Right. And your safety forces are going to be having a gathering here at this area.
Yes. Yeah. That's I don't know if you've ever been to this event, but it is an event. And this year we've got it's on October 8th, and it'll be between the fire department and the police department where it's typically held. This is one of the longest standing and most attended open houses in Northeast Ohio.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really big. It's a really nice end. Our police and fire departments do a great job, and everybody else that's involved putting it together. This year we've got a large fire engine bounce house, and we've got our newest tower vehicle, Tower 1, which I'm sure you've heard of, the new fire truck we bought. That's going to be there on display. And so we've got so much going on there, and there's going to be tables and all. Be able to touch vehicles. There'll be tours of both facilities. There'll be demonstrations. There'll be raffles. There's health checks. There's refreshments, giveaways, and music, and it's just a fun night. It goes from I think 5 to 8 or 5:30 to 8 to 8 o'clock, something like that.
Okay.
But yeah, it's really a fun night, and I think everybody enjoys it when they come out. Yeah, especially the kids.
It is. It's a good time.
It's a great time.
And finally, you have your spooktacular.
Spooktacular, yeah. Try putting that in the computer. It wants to spell check it all the time. I get that little line every time I write that down. But yeah, it's going to be held at the community center and our Glen Chamberlain Park. And we want everybody to come out. That's between 11 and 2 o'clock. And we're going to have all kinds of activities there. And we're going to have a truck or treat event where kids can go trick or treating there. And this year, what's new, we're having hay rides, pumpkin carving contests, prizes and costumes, and we're just looking forward to seeing everybody there. It should be a nice event, especially if the weather holds out like it has been.
Right.
It'll be a beautiful fall day.
Yeah, beautiful weather, nice leaves, and fun for everybody.
Yeah.
So you've got safety forces, spooktacular, and then right around the corner, your holiday.
Our holiday thing, yeah. So we've got some really good events coming up.
Look at you, Twinsburg.
To round out the end. Yeah, go Twinsburg. That's what it's all about.
Well, thank you for coming outside today, and thank you to everyone who helped decorate. It's beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for coming to visit us. We appreciate that.
See you next time.